Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome to my channel. I'm Steph Giro. Today I'm going to be doing a chit chat get ready with me. I have already primed my face off camera. I used the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Priming Perfecting Minimizes Lines and Pores for a smooth finish. I also used the Porefessional Pro Balm to minimize pores, moisturize, oils, all that jazz. So we're just gonna jump right into it because I'm scattered. I've been thinking about what I want to do for this video all week, and then I woke up this morning and I'm like, oh my god, it's recording day, and I have no idea what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna go ahead. Face is primed, everything is good to go. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the eyes. Now, I recently have been using the MAC Studio Finish Concealer SPF 35 in the shade NW40. Looks like that. And I've been actually using this to prime my eyes. I don't have a primer for my eyes. I do want the Urban Decay Potion Primer. But we're just going to go ahead and apply with our finger with gentle tap, tap, tap. Took me forever to record the intro. I had started earlier before I moisturized and primed and had included that after my intro, and I kind of panicked and froze. For those who know me, know I'm not the type of person to go out and, do something like this, to go and put myself on the internet where who even knows how many people can see this? Like, who knows? It's okay. Now I'm just going to go in and set that with my MAC Studio Fix Compress Powder. With the sponge that it comes with, just put a little bit of product on, tap it off, and then just like rolly stamp it over top. So we're not wiping, we're just stamping. And you'll see when I do my foundation that I'll do the same technique. I won't rub, I won't nothing. Like, can we just appreciate? I don't know if the camera can pick that. Like, look at that. Forget about it. Oh, I'm slightly scrambled. I can hear my cats in the hallway fighting. It's kind of funny. Again, I'm just going to go in and do the other eye area. And it's always important to remember you have clean hands when you do this. You'd think that it would be a given, but, you're in a rush, and I gotta do my makeup, and you just end up using dirty hands. When I started doing my makeup last summer, I would, like, roll a joint, or, just put out a cigarette, and then not even wash my hands and just go do my face makeup, and I wondered, why is my face breaking out? I don't understand. And then I seen this article about hand washing from my daughter's kindergarten class. And then Jaclyn Hill also mentioned it. I know I don't mean to keep name dropping Jaclyn Hill, but she's definitely one of my inspiring MUAs, as well as Manny MUA and Jeffree Star. I won't buy something unless Jeffree Star has approved it. Like my MAC Retro Matte liquid lipsticks, I want to go back for the rest of the colors. I never used to wear lipsticks before, unless it was like a deep burgundy wine color. That's just me. So I'm going to go in and use my 35k by Morphe. Stomp down kilos. I'm going to go in with this skin tone shade here, just as a transition color. I'm going to go in with any fluffy brush will do. I wash my brushes once a week. That's just me. I actually washed my foundation brush last night because I cannot, for the life of me, handle the smell of dried foundation inside a kabuki brush Blech. So gross. So what I'm doing with this skin tone color is I'm going just above the crease and going in wishy-washy motions, wishy-washy motions, just above the crease, and then as there's less and less product on the actual brush, we're just going to swoop it down. So we're just going to do that now. It's really hard. It's a lot harder than I thought it would be to do a chit chat get ready with me video, because it literally takes me very long time to do my makeup, and I'm gonna try to not rush through it, but speed up the process a little so that you're not sitting here for an hour and a half. I'm not sitting here for an hour and a half. Yeah, we all have lives. Mine does revolve around makeup and stuff. I'm very fortunate to like my boyfriend is very understanding, very open to the idea of my makeup addiction. It's healthy. I'm a recovered drug addict. I have 6.5 years off crystal meth and just over 1 year off all other chemical substances. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have 2 kids. I don't know if I said that. It's really frazzling doing a chit chat get ready with me for the first time, because I don't know you, you don't know me, and I just feel... Okay, so now that we've put down that transition color, I don't know, I've really been feeling this color right here. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on the inner corners of my eye before I do anything else. Normally I'll do my makeup from like the outside in, but today I think I'm going to go a little bit darker. So I'm going to pick up a flat shadow brush and just take off any excess. Here it is. I have a clean tea towel that I use. I have another one over here, that's what I was just using. I have a clean tea towel I use to, blot off any excess product. So yesterday's face, if you don't wash your brushes every day, yesterday's face doesn't end up interfering with the one you're putting on your face. So I'm going to go and pick up that nice metallic-y taupe. I'm just going to pick it up on a flat shader brush. I can't zoom in. I'm really sorry about the camera quality. Boyfriend says that he's going to get me a webcam soon. So, as basic as I am, I'm using my cell phone for this. So we're going to go in with that metallic-y taupe shade, and we are going not above the lid. We're just going to pack that on the inner third of the lid here. And what I like to do is I like to stamp. Like stamp, and just pack on as much of the product as you can. Oh my god, it's such a pretty color. Like, I can't even. Can you? Oh my god, it's so nice. I'm really glad I went with this color. I was a little bit hesitant. And I'm just going to go ahead and do, like 2 or 3 layers and just really build in that inner corner. And I know once I go in and add the other, the other 2/3 of the lid, I am gonna have to go back and go over one more time, but I noticed that I put way more product in my outer corners than I do in my inner corners, so I like to try to even that out somehow. We'll see how it turns out. This look may even just be garbage. Who knows? So back to the other eye. We're just going to stamp. Yeah, it feels so weird. It's really weird. I'm not the type of person who likes to, go and put myself out there like this. This is new-ish to me. Now we're just going to go ahead, wipe off that product, and clean up anything we missed. I try to make them as like even as possible. It's so hard though. Okay, so now that this shade is in our inner third of our eyes, we are going to take a small crease blending brush. Where are you? I have this one from Morphe. It doesn't have a name, just Morphe. I got it from the purple snakeskin set, because for those of you who know me, all purple everything. So we're gonna go in with, I think we're just gonna go in with this brown, and we're gonna kind of do like a copper taupey brown chocolate something. I don't know. We'll see. So I'm gonna go in with that shade just under that neutral transition shade, and we're just gonna pop that right in along the socket line. And that'll just give nice depth and gradients during the blending process. Now I have hooded lids, and it took me so much longer than I care to admit to realize that when I am doing my shadows on the outer part of my eye, to take it above my crease slightly so that it gives the illusion of a more open eye. You'd think that would be common knowledge, but it was news to me, honey. Like I said, I've just been fucking around with makeup for about a year now. Makeup and music are like my two main passions, I guess. I'm very passionate about makeup. I'll do my makeup every day, just for fun. Like this chit chat, get ready with me. Guess where I'm going? Pick up my daughter from school. So I just like to, I'm a stay-at-home mom once the housework's done, and, why not treat yourself to the process? I love the process. So we're just going to go ahead and really deep that crease out, cut it, and then kind of blend up a little. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're going to go back in, and we were just here. So we're going to go here to this shade. Smoky, chocolatey. I picked up a lot of product. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp on the outer third corner, like the V area. I'm just going to stamp, because that is a lot of product. And like the closer you stamp to, the less fallout you'll have, which I used to use translucent powder, but because this basic bitch is wrinkled AF, I stopped using translucent powder to bake my face because it made me look cakey-er, believe it or not. So we're just going to go in, and we're just going to really pack it in on that outer corner here, and then we're just going to blend up. I'm a really big fan of trying new things. I've been doing really like like trying different looks as best I can, because you know you can watch all the tutorials you want and still at the end of the day not have the skills to execute the style or the look that you're going for. Don't be discouraged, because most of it is experience, and it's not just like, oh, I suck at makeup because I can't do this look. It's just, you know, maybe you need to practice a little longer. Like, I cannot do even wings to save my life. I can't do it, but it doesn't stop me from trying. And when I first got my Kat Von D tattoo liner in the shade Trooper, which is my ride or die liner now, so easy to use. When I first got that, I would do, like at bedtime as I'm taking off my makeup, I would practice doing liner on the eye that I thought I was really bad at. And now when I do my liner, I'm worse on my good eye than I was on my bad eye because I would practice. So, you know, just practice, practice, practice. We're just going to keep going in with this color until it's the right amount of darkness for you. I usually wear a lot of makeup when I wear makeup, but I also usually wear none. Like, it's hit or miss. If you see me like at the mall or whatever, chances are like 75% of the time I'm gonna look like a bum. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and mix the next two shades in the pan, the next two chocolatey brown shades. Just tap in each back and forth, pick up a lot of product, and just keep it super close to that lash line and outer, like, I'm gonna say quarter. Don't worry if you get it, like, look at that. We haven't started blending, honey. Blending. Okay, so at this point I like to take the top of my brown and just swoop it down inside the crease of my eye. That's just me. And that's just right before the blending process. Back in with these two colors. Da-da-da-da. I didn't realize how long this video was. I'm probably gonna have to, after the eyes, pause out and apply my foundation real quick and then come back in for my bronze bronze blush, whatever. I don't know. 18 minutes. This is ridiculous. So with that blendy brush that you used the transition color on, dip back into the transition color and right on your buffed out parts. You're just going to buff it. And notice I'm holding my brush and I know you're probably thinking, well, wait, Steph, you didn't put any product on the middle of your eyes. Well, I'm going to put down this really nice bronze, I think. After I buff out all these hard, rough edges, guess what I brought? So many times I do my makeup and I'm like, oh no, I ran out of time. I have to go pick up Aisley from school. I look like a tramp. And I'll pick up my daughter from school and I'll come home and I'll just pick up like a floppy blending brush and I'll just sit there and I'll blend it out. And then I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, oh my God, all it took was like 5 more minutes of blending. The blending is so, so important. Okay, so with that flat shader brush, again, we're going to go in with this coppery bronze shade here. And what I like to do is I like to like put it on the pan and swipe the product up onto, I don't know if the camera's picking that up. Anyways, and we're just going to tap, tap, tap. Remember, like stamp, I was telling you earlier, we're just going to stamp that on the center. Of our lid. And we're going to kind of go over the taupe, metallic-y taupe, and we're going to kind of go over the brown. Just going to kind of swishy, swashy, swishy. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm going to go ahead and do that on the other side. I feel like I'm running out of time and now I'm rushing and I'm not doing a good job, and I just think that's such a bad thing. Stamp, stamp, stamp. Okay, honey. Alright, with that same crease brush, I swear I use like the same 3 brushes when I do my makeup. That's okay. We're gonna go ahead. I'm really liking this dark chocolatey color, so I'm gonna go in and just define this corner a little more. Because I like it loud. Alright. Now you should have something that looks like this. I was going to pause out and just do my foundation off screen, but I decided I can do my lips, lashes, and liner off screen. So I'm going to go in with my trusty Morphe M439 and my FITme foundation. I'm in the shade 120. And this is like pretty dark for me. I usually mix it in with, you know, something. I'm left-handed. I don't know why I did this. It is a matte foundation, which is what I love. I love a good matte foundation. Really, I'm just all about the matte lately anyway, so I'm just going to go ahead and tap this all over my face, because we basic. You know, I kind of wonder what all the people who I know who I've like had conflict with in the past, like my haters and stuff, like what they're doing. I just washed my M439 last night because foundation inside a brush stinks. Now normally I would do color correct and all that bullshit, but until I get the webcam and I'm able to actually edit out my videos properly, yeah, the lighting, everything, all the things. You know, for your first video, you have to expect it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. So I already have the expectation in my head that I'm gonna have bad reviews, all this stuff, and you know, I thought the same thing when I posted my silent get ready with me, and I had pretty good feedback from like my friends and my family and stuff like that. My boyfriend's really supportive. Okay, so now that we are all buffed in, I'm going to go in with this MAC Studio Fix. Oh, I didn't show you. See, I'm slacking. This is my foundation. This is what I'm using. And with the same technique I did to set my eyes, I'm just going to pick up the product on the sponge, tap off the excess, and just stamp. Again. Stamp. Now, if you can hear something rattling when I'm tapping, it's a SIM card inside the bottom of my compress powder. I found it while I was cleaning. I lost this SIM card right before I got this phone. And this SIM card has like all my numbers on it. All the people who were on my last phone before I changed my number. So like I have all those numbers and I'm just not ready. To part with it. There's nobody bad on there. It's just like I cut off a lot of people this past year because I have my own little mental health issues and I have a hard time trusting people. I have really bad separation anxiety. So like when I do get close to someone and then they leave me, it's like it's devastating and I cry and I know I got a bitch face, but okay, so now that we've done that, I'm actually going to go ahead and do another layer of that with my Morphe. I'm just going to get the extra product off there. My dog is laying on my second towel. It's pretty cute. So we're going to swipe it on, right? Top off the excess, and we're just going to stamp it. I wish I had a bigger brush to do this with, but you know, don't go broke trying to look rich, right? Like this brush was only $21, I believe. And if you take care of your brushes will take care of you. So so I videotaped like a mock get ready with me yesterday, just to, you know, check out sound and whatever. We all know my first video is going to be bad, so we're just going to put it out, move on. Right? Nikki Tutorials just recently did reacting to my very first video on YouTube. I will wait a couple years before I react to this one, but I like to go and stamp like around my nose and along my forehead and on my chin extra, because that's where I lose a lot of coverage throughout the day. Just, you know, like, you know, you touch, whatever. Okay, so now that that is done, I'm gonna go in with an fluffy angled brush and Sun Shimmer Maxi Bronzer by Rimmel. I am in the shade Sun Love number 2, and I just pick up an ass ton. Like, how much is an ass ton? An ass ton. Pick it up and I just put it where the little nubby thing in my ear is, and I swoop up and down, up and down, up and down. It's kind of like a contour, but not really. Like I'm just, yeah, I guess it's a contour, but it's bronzy. So we're gonna just do that again, the nubby of the ear. I'm just using the viewfinder for this, so if it comes out looking like shit, that's my bad. Okay, so now that that's done, and we're just gonna, you know, I don't even need to because I'm wearing the hat, but normally I would take it like right up in my hairline here, just to like give the illusion that my forehead is not a 5 head. But the hat helps. So I'm going to go in with my, what is this? Still Spa Essentials blusher brush. I have 2, one for bronzer, one for blush, and I'm going to go back in with the bronzer. We're just going to smooth everything out, because you still need the room for your blush and stuff. Okay, and then with one of these, I bought this off Amazon, these brushes, these Ace VB brushes, before I bought my Morphe set, and they are, you know, they're falling apart when, this one isn't it, but when I first got them and I opened them, like 2 of them were broken, and that's how I learned how to do my makeup. Those are the tools, these are the tools I learned to do my makeup with. So even though I've bought maybe 2 or 3 brush sets since then, I still find I reach for these just because they're kind of sentimental. Like, I'm a sentimental bitch. So I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. blush palette, the shade Light, and I'm going to go in with this color here. Believe it or not, was the color I did not like when I bought the palette, and now it has quickly become a favorite of mine. It's just so pretty. Alright, so now that that is done, we're going to go back over with our blusher, the one we use for blush, and we're just going to blend it in, blend it in, blend it in. And then in this palette, I'm telling you, the 35k is so amazing. They have these 2 shades here, and they are amazing for highlight. So I just, seriously, ghetto, I know. Go in with my finger. Look at that. Oh my god. Let's just give you a swatch here. Like, can you see that? Oh my god. So just with my finger, let's go pop that on my cheekbones and then up on my temple area. Get on the other side. I never used to highlight. I used to think highlight was for, you know, showgirls or whatever. Just wipe that all over my pants. Okay, so now I'm scrambling. I'm at the end of the video-ish. I'm going to go in with a super fluffy blendy brush, and I'm just going to go over and buff out the eyes one last time, because like I said earlier, the difference between a good eyeshadow day and a bad eyeshadow day is how properly blended you are. I can't believe how well behaved my dog is being. I probably will upload clips from the video I tried yesterday as like my dry run. We're gonna do this. Let's see what I can do. That video was an hour and 45 minutes long. So the fact that we're 33 minutes in and I'm almost done, amazing. Okay, so I'm just gonna do my liner, lashes, and lips off camera, and I will be right back. Ta-da! Alright guys, so that is that. If you want to see more videos like this, please be sure to give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will be doing one get ready with me a week, as well as whatever other ideas that come to mind. So thank you so much for watching my video, and can't wait to see you next time. Bye!